Hi everyone, Janie here. Welcome back. I just have to say, I love my job. I have the best job. I get to garden, I get to meet the most interesting people, and I get to go to some of the most interesting places. I just absolutely am so enthralled with the whole process of gardening, including where our plants come from that we buy in the garden centers. And whenever I get the chance to meet somebody new, I recently got in contact with a gentleman named Ben Bloom. Yes, Bloom. It's a family-run nursery, wholesale nursery that grows beautiful annuals and perennials and natives. And if you live anywhere, I think it's the entire West Coast, you might have seen their plants called Blooms. And that comes from the Bloom family, which I just thought was so great. So Ben invited me out today to the Blooms Wholesale Nursery to take a little bit of a behind the scenes look, and I immediately said yes. Hey everyone, I want to introduce you to Ben Bloom. Hey Ben, how's it going?
Hey Janie, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, so Ben, you are part of the Bloom family.
Yeah, so this is our nursery. It's called Blooms Wholesale Nursery. My dad and his brothers started it back in the early 80s, so I've been here a while. We do a lot of bedding plants, and I'm excited to show you around, Janie. We got a lot of stuff going on.
So I have to start it. Tell me about your family, your uncles and your dad, because there was 5 of them?
Yeah, there's I think 6 brothers and 3 sisters.
All the Bloom family.
Yeah, all the Blooms.
So how appropriate that they went into Blooms, went into the wholesale nursery.
Yeah.
And they came over from South Africa, is that right?
Yeah, they came over from South Africa, and they kind of were all living on the property here. And I think the nursery was kind of like, my dad's he's always been a real plant guy, and I think he was kind of the one who pushed everyone into it. And so it's been a great thing, and now it's, still my uncles and my little brother works here, so we're all very much still involved.
We've been kind of walking around a little bit, just seeing all the growing grounds. Everything's outside, is that right?
Yeah, so we start the baby plants kind of indoors in a greenhouse, temperature regulated greenhouse. We really only have 2, they're right behind you here.
Okay.
And then after that, after the plugs have rooted and everything is growing happily, we bring it all outside, so it's really we like to say it's field grown.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hardened off to the cold and the heat.
Yeah.
We're in Sonoma Valley, so it gets hot out here. It also gets cold. We get a little bit of morning fog sometimes, like the remnants of some morning fog, but for the most part, it's quite the temperatures. It's really like what the plants are going to be exposed to probably in most people in Northern California's gardens.
Yeah. So where do you guys sell to? Is it just Northern California, or is it kind of all over?
Yeah, we're just Northern California, a little bit into Nevada in some places. But yeah, like anywhere kind of within a truck's drive from here in one day. Like we go down as far as Carmel and Modesto.
Okay.
And then we also go up as far north as like Chico, Mendocino. And of course, like the Bay Area, Sacramento, and everywhere that there's nurseries.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I'm looking over here at these plants over here.
Oh,
these very bright, beautiful, proven winners plants.
Yeah, these were one of the big varieties everyone was asking for.
Yeah, heck yeah. And look at what a good job you guys are doing with growing them. They look absolutely beautiful. And they're in square pots, which is really interesting. Is that because you're machines?
Yeah, exactly. It's our machines, and also just the rest of our plants are in square pots.
Yeah.
So it was actually a bit of a challenge when they were all around. So the square pot really is what partly allowed us to bring back proven winners this year. So
I love it. So if you guys see square pots at the garden centers, most likely came from Blooms.
I think it is. Yeah. Actually, I don't see too many other square pot proven winners around. So especially in independents, we're only in the independent garden centers, no box stores. So
really. You can brag about that.
Yeah, so check us out in there.
We
support
the independents.
We are proud of it. Yeah, we work with a lot of amazing customers, and I feel like a lot of people that are like all about kind of trying to do it right. And, have a lot of interesting stuff for the gardeners.
I love it. So let me show everybody the label, the Blooms logo, because I am super familiar with that. I've seen it absolutely everywhere. But if you guys see that, this is where we're at right now, is Blooms Nursery. So if you guys are in California, a little bit in Nevada or something like that, and you see this, this is where it's grown. This is where it's hand watered. I just love it. I love seeing where plants come from. It's so cool.
I know, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, and honestly, a lot of what we do is like trying to pick the best varieties that do well out here and do well in California. obviously like a lot of plant breeders, you know, there's a lot of different zones that they're anticipating their plants going to. So yeah, selecting the right varieties and stuff that's going to do really well in the garden and look pretty is kind of it's a big part of our
Can
MO.
handle our heat, can handle our drought.
Absolutely, yeah. And
I
a lot of stuff in terms of drought tolerant stuff too. We've been really doing well with California natives lately.
Cool.
I kind of pushed us, I think, a little bit that direction a while back, and it's been really great. Like we're doing a ton of natives. I'll show you some natives in a bit, I'm sure.
Love it. Can we see inside these guys?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me show you inside production.
I swear, in another life, I would just love to work in a wholesale nursery.
I know, it's
and
a
be
lot of
around
fun.
plants all day long.
I know, really. You know, this it's funny. It's a relatively small industry, the nursery industry. You know,
Yeah.
and so I feel like all these different levels, wholesale, retail, even like breeders and propagators. I think it's all pretty. It's all pretty pleasant. It feels like.
Yeah.
So this is our propagation house. I was telling Janie, we had a more permanent propagation house and production line for many years, but in the 2017 fires out here, it all burned down. So then we kind of hastily moved into here, and that's where we've been ever since. And it actually works well because we've got evaporative cooling, and it stays nice and cool in here for everyone.
So is that why it's cool in here? Because of evaporative cooling?
Exactly. Yeah, we pump up water and it runs over these fins. And then the fans drag the air through it, and so it keeps it nice and cool in here for everyone.
Because it's cooler in here than it is outside.
Yeah, definitely. And on hot days, you can really tell a difference.
Wow.
And when it comes to wintertime, we'll take the shade cloth off the outside, and then it kind of actually stays warmer in here. So
interesting.
It's kind of nice. It's nice to like come in and when you're out freezing in the field, the greenhouse, you can come sit for a second, warm up.
Yeah. Now I'm looking at all these cuttings behind you. These are the beginnings.
Yeah, exactly. So we source cuttings from all over the world. We get cuttings in from cutting farms, and sometimes we'll take our own as well. And we root them ourselves, many of them, and then of course also we get in a bunch of seed and these things called liners, which are like plug trays.
Yeah.
So
like
that's
Proven
kind of,
Winners does liners.
Yeah, Proven
right?
Winners sells us liners.
Yeah.
So the Proven Winners liners come in and they're already rooted and they're already looking kind of, they're basically little baby plants.
Little baby plants that you just pop into bigger.
Exactly, and then we kind of grow them up. Yeah.
So you guys do it by seed as well?
Yeah, we do a bunch of stuff by seed. Basically, whatever we can get seed for or whatever grows well with seed. We'll actually, this is the seeder right here. Let me show you.
Oh yeah.
This was a relatively new addition. But yeah, the plug trays come through here, and then they'll get vermiculite dumped on them. Pretty standard practice, I think, in wholesale growers. My uncle. I wish he was here to brag. He's really proud of these machines. He nerded out and went big with them. But they've been great.
This looks like a nerded out machine.
Yeah. So these guys are just rooting cuttings into plug trays.
Neat.
Yeah.
And what is the stuff that she's
dipping? So that's a little rooting hormone, it's called, and it just kind of, you dab a little on the end there, and it kind of helps stimulate the growth of the roots, on the tip of the plant there. Some things root easily, some things, you want to kind of give them a little
bit of help
extra
and all that kind of stuff.
And then over here, she's rooting the rooted cuttings into, planting the rooted cuttings into little quarts.
Now your soil mixture.
Yeah.
It looks pretty barky kind of. Is that on purpose?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's a lot of redwood bark, and we didn't want to use perlite, which is that kind of white little kind of almost like styrofoam.
Yeah.
Because it always floats to the top, and I just don't love the way it looks personally. So my dad actually has the soil science master's from Davis.
He does?
Yeah, funny enough. So he really had a lot to say about our mix, and we're constantly kind of tweaking things. Like if anyone gives us feedback, our customers have anything to say that they wish it would do different.
Yeah.
We've tweaked it plenty over the years.
Oh, how interesting.
But yeah, it's a lot of redwood bark, which is like a byproduct of the lumber. Making, so that's kind of a nice thing.
Your dad sounds like a very interesting
he is. I hope we get to meet him.
I hope we do too.
He comes twice a week or 3 times a week in the summer to do they do a full tour. They look at every single crop in the entire nursery.
Oh my gosh.
And kind of assess, is it growing well? Does it need anything?
So what is this area right here?
Yeah, so this is kind of right before it gets ready for shipping.
Okay.
Stuff, we kind of keep it here to grow. And of course, everything we do besides a couple little functions in production, it's all kind of hand hand done.
Yeah.
And all our guys are super knowledgeable and have been doing it a lot of years. And so we'll hand space stuff here. Like sometimes we'll space it 9 into a flat. Sometimes, depending on the plant, sometimes 5.
And the purpose of spacing is so it doesn't get that weird look.
Yeah, you just want them to kind of look full and not confined and like they're like cramped in a little 4-inch pot, so giving them the space allows them to kind of grow more.
I mean, they look gorgeous,
full and not just straight up and down and leggy.
Yeah, I also think it's so important to grow things outdoors because I've gotten so many plants and taken them home, and then all of a sudden they scorch in our heat.
Yeah,
it's like immediate scorch, right? And it's just because they were grown somewhere else in a greenhouse or something like that, and they're not used to our heat.
Yeah, it's a real phenomenon for sure. Where like if you greenhouse grow something and then put it right into the sun, you're gonna toast it,
like almost immediately.
Immediately.
And I used to think that it was like, what am I doing wrong? And then I finally realized, there's 10 steps that happened before I got the plant that I need to think about when I'm buying my plant. So I love seeing this outside in the hot sun. Really makes a huge difference for your plants when you get them home.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it is really, it's kind of, I'm sure it's easy just to like see the pretty thing and buy it, but it definitely matters what happened to the plant before it got to the store. And so I think that really is something I would urge people to kind of at least think about. Yeah, this is our California native line.
Cool.
Yeah, these are some seaside daisies, and this is they come in these terracotta pots right now with this pink tag with the California bear on there.
Oh, neat.
So these have been selling great for us the last couple of years, and I'm really into it myself.
Yeah.
Love planting natives, and
so you're a gardener.
Yeah. I've gotten into it because of this.
It's in your blood. You can't help it, Ben. You can't help it.
Yeah, but I'm in an apartment right now, and I've got this. Our deck is probably 15 by 15. And I've got like wine barrels, and it's like getting to be the living space of the deck is starting to be a little tight. So my girlfriend's like, maybe we should get some pots out of here.
I love that.
Let's go say, hey, this is my dad and
yes, cool.
and our field managers. They like I was saying, they do multiple tours a week where they go around and they take a look at every little plant and to make sure it's happy.
An eye on everything.
Yeah, an eye on everything, and if it's not happy, they'll kind of figure out what's going on and give it what it needs.
He looks like a nurseryman.
Yeah, he is.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too.
It was 1984 that it started?
The same year as George Orwell's book, written sometime before. It didn't turn out to be as bad as
Not as bad as that.
Maybe it's getting there now.
Knock on wood, right?
So what was the? I was speculating that you were the one who kind of forced everyone into the nursery business. Would you say that's fair, or was it a?
Well, I would say that we wanted to do something in farming, and we didn't have a lot of land, so eventually we figured out, let's have a nursery.
But your last name's Bloom.
So we had to do something.
So you had to do something.
And Dad, like I was saying, Dad went to school at UC Davis, and Janie lives in Davis.
I live in Davis.
Oh, you live in Davis?
Yeah, I live right down the street from the school.
Really?
Yeah, so small world, huh?
I stayed in 201 D Street.
Oh, nice.
Apartment.
Oh, nice.
With my roommate, Steve Colnick.
Well, it was nice to meet you, and thank you so much for having us out here today.
Thanks for being out here.
This is really, really fun to be able to see the behind the scenes of where our flowers come from.
And it's an exciting process because really we have all of our breeders working feverishly to produce new varieties and better varieties.
Yeah.
And so we have maybe 8 or 9. And what we do is we trial the new varieties. Like this year we actually got proven winners to one of our breeders in. Mm-hmm. And what we do is we trial the varieties to see if they work for the Northern California garden.
I love that.
We select the best varieties, and we want to make sure that they have garden conditions.
Yeah.
So that the gardeners who buy them, that they're ready to go and they'll do well outdoors. You can see everything's outdoors.
Yeah.
In the sun and the wind and the rain.
Yes.
So we can tell whether they really are going to do well for us.
Yeah.
So we select those out, the most beautiful and the hardiest.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. So I've got my little pad here, and I make notes on the new varieties, and we constantly are sorting through and filtering.
I love it.
The best varieties for California garden.
Look at how beautiful.
When orders come in from our customers, we'll kind of we'll get a pick ticket and we'll go around and pick the best ones of the crop and get them onto a cart. And so you can see here a lot of good variety on this order. Oh, even some hanging baskets going out.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Do you know where this is going? Does it say on there?
See. It'll say on the ones that's shipping. I think probably Roberto has the list with him.
Oh, neat. So if you guys see this at the garden centers, that came from here.
I think I saw this. This was maybe going to Hassett, one of the Hassett Ace Hardwares in Pacifica.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so if you're down in Pacifica.
Neat. Look at I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted, Ben.
No.
Look at this. These begonias. Oh my gosh, Bossa Nova orange.
Yeah, these are beautiful begonias. They have a kind of a sheen to it on the flower, you know.
Those are so pretty.
Yeah, they're lovely. Yeah, we do veggies, herbs. These are our tags. My little brother designed our veggie tags this year.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so we kind of call them clean greens. That's because we only use OMRI listed pest treatments, which are the same kind of set of things that organic growers use. So basically, organic. It's organically grown.
Organically grown, but not certified.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because to get certified, it's a
whole process.
Yeah.
And we're on kind of a small property here, and so like to get everything separated out, it was just kind of too much.
Totally.
But yeah, we really grow them super naturally. Like I eat stuff out of the field all the time. Like I'll pick leaves, or if there's a flat of lettuce that doesn't sell, I'll take it home and make a salad right away.
I love it. So here's a whole bunch of flats. Are these the plugs?
Yeah, so these are plugs. Let's go check them out. These are plugs from one of our breeders. It could be Proven Winners. It could be Duman or Danziger. Yeah, so this is like we got a big order of plugs coming in. And we usually try to leave them out for a couple days. Yeah, these are from one of our breeders. And we try to leave them out for a couple days just to kind of get them acclimated before we transplant them. Let me show you inside the greenhouse.
Okay.
This is one of the places where we root fresh stuff, and I think we got some heucheras in here now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so this is stuff where it's just a baby, just like we were showing you in the production area. Stuff gets transplanted. It's really young, and so we want to keep it in here to kind of let it root and. Let it develop a little, get some roots before we put it out into
look at how
the harsh
beautiful.
elements.
Your heucheras are gorgeous.
Yeah, we do a ton of heuchera, and they're really fun to grow. They take a long time, but they're so beautiful. And
what's the hardest thing for you guys to grow?
Ooh, the toughest thing?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of things are tough just by way of how we're choosing to do them. Like, for example, this is all Asclepias, the milkweed.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't spray our milkweed with anything so that the monarchs, because, it's really food for monarch caterpillars.
Yeah.
So we really want it to be safe for the caterpillars to consume when people buy it.
That's the point of milkweed,
that's the whole
right?
point. Yeah. So this is a tough crop because a lot of the times, those oleander aphids, those little yellow aphids, will find them.
Yeah.
I don't know how they find them. They're just always somehow latching onto them.
Yeah.
And then we have to spray them off. Like each plant will take a pressurized sprayer and spray each
one by one,
each stalk, to get it clean.
Gosh. So what's your favorite thing that you grow here? Is it the natives?
My favorite? Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna have to fight the urge to talk about the natives.
Yeah. No, talk as much as you want because I feel like people need to hear it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm loving the mimulus this year.
Cool.
The native mimulus is awesome, and there's actually some really cool cultivars they've come up with.
Is that monkey flower?
Monkey flower,
okay.
exactly.
Right.
Sticky monkey flower, as it's known. We grow the straight species of sticky monkey flower, but we also grow some of these really great cultivars that are they've kind of selected traits out of the native monkey flowers. And there are these beautiful kind of bicolor flowers.
Wow.
There's a pink one with a white border, and one called Jelly Bean Fiesta Marigold that I love.
Oh,
I
saw it over there.
Yeah. It's an awesome one. So I planted those a bunch, and they're just doing so well everywhere I put them.
Oh, neat.
So this is kind of where things end up. At the end of the day, this whole slab of concrete fills up with racks of plants.
Oh, really?
The other trucks will come back. Right now, we've got trucks on the road delivering to customers today.
Wow. So how often do you guys ship out? Every weekday or?
Yeah, it's every, we go Monday through Friday, exactly.
Wow.
Because nurseries don't really want to be getting shipments, I don't think, on Saturday and Sunday when they're busy.
They're a little busy.
So these guys every single plant's going to get taken out of the pot, or out of the flat rather, and hand cleaned. So like they'll take off all the little, yellow leaves that are down at the bottom. And sometimes like if there's
A little weed or something.
Yeah, if there's
found
any
its way
weeds, we'll
in.
hopefully get the weeds out, that's for sure. Or even little leaves, like we get a lot of oak leaves. We're out in the oak woodlands
neat.
here, so like we'll get out little leaves, and also if there's like some of the California natives that grow with a skinnier stem and don't fully fill out the pot like a traditional perennial, we'll add like redwood bark, things like that to try to dress it up a little bit before it goes out.
So it looks nice.
So it looks nice
when
yeah,
it's
exactly.
there at the garden center.
Yeah, exactly.
So I just need to make it Blooms. This is a wholesale only nursery.
Oh yeah.
When I drove up, there was actually someone who actually stopped by to try and come in and shop here, and I was like, oh, I think it's wholesale only.
Yeah, we do definitely get some occasional drifters that like find us online or whatever, but yeah, we're wholesale only.
Doesn't that make you feel good though? Like people want it
it's
so
awesome.
bad.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, we get calls all the time. So it's really great. But yeah, just ask your local garden center if you wanna get some blooms in.
Yeah. Look for these plant tags.
Yeah, look
right?
for these.
The Blooms plant tag. Oh, sorry guys, my phone is not happy today. The Blooms plant tags, right, is what you want to look for.
Yeah, exactly.
And if your garden center doesn't have them, just tell them that they want them.
Yeah,
you want them.
We got these stickers on our perennials, and then like on our vegetable tags, we'll have that little pink swoosh under our name.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're really pretty much everywhere in Northern California. Like, you'll be able to find a nursery that brings us in. So
yeah, I remember seeing your guys' plants for as long as I mean, because it's called Blooms. How can you forget about that?
Yeah. That's awesome. I'm glad it was memorable.
It was absolutely.
So come check it out. So this is where everything gets cleaned. Sometimes on these days where it's gonna get hot, we'll clean stuff early in the morning like this, and then stuff starts to pile up kind of towards the end of the day. And it becomes a real cleaning frenzy, and so these guys are a lot of veggies. This is a customer up in Nevada City area.
Oh, cool.
Or Grass Valley, perhaps.
So clean greens. These are your.
Yeah, these are all our veggie tags.
Interesting.
So our veggies and herbs, like I said, they're all grown in that Omri way with very kind of minimal pest practices.
Love it.
So we'll use like nematodes and neem oil, like all kinds of like if ever anything has a real problem, we'll just kind of compost it.
Yeah.
So we're really trying to be extra light with any treatments on the vegetables. So they're clean to eat. We eat them out of the field ourselves.
Okay, Ben, what a cool place, one, to work. Two, to be able to walk around and see flowers all the time. And you guys do such a good job with your plants. You should be really proud of your family and what your team does here. It's very, very cool.
Janie.
Yeah,
it's great to have you, and we are proud, and definitely always try to kind of do what we can to bring the people the best plants we can.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad you got to kind of come and see how the sausage is made a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. That's a perfect way to say it. Yeah. And I have to say, like, it's not just a wholesale nursery tour. It is literally, this is how your plants are made. This is where they come from. Make sure that you're sourcing responsibly and putting your money where you can really support people that are doing it the right way, which is what I think Blooms Wholesale Nursery is doing.
Absolutely,
so
yeah. Shop independence. There's we're so lucky in Northern California to have so many great independent nurseries around, and so we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, well, huge thank you, Ben. And then, side note, he said that I could take some of these home, so I will be planting these over the next week or two.
Yeah, we gotta give you some test plants.
Test plants, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden.
Thanks,
today.
Janie.